sorry.
We maken het af.
Dank u.
Hey, I'm here, Virginia, always making something. Good morning. I've got some eggs, bell pepper, avocado, and right now I'm just gonna cut some onion. What we're gonna do is a single pan dish. The thing about always making something is we are always improvising. So today I gave some advanced thought to what I wanna do. I wanna make this a little Spanish flavor. So doing some Spanish paprika or paprika. How do you say it? I don't know. Paprika. Some pinto beans I made from scratch yesterday in my own broth. And then the plate's gonna have some fresh avocado. Pause. So I've had my pan pre-warming for 2 minutes on low flame. So this is what I consider low flame. On my power burner, that's as low as it gets. I'm not going to measure this because we improv cook here with Always Making Something. So we're just going to get a bit of oil in the pan, enough to cover the bottom. Then we're going to add our onions, get those going. That's one, I would call it small onion for about a cup of chopped onion. All right, I've had the onions in for about a minute, and I'm going to add these pinto beans, which were made from scratch yesterday. So you can check out that video on pintos from scratch. And in essence, before I get those beans in, I want to get a flavor of the smoked Spanish paprika. So I'm just going to put some of that in here. Again, not measuring. Oops. That's a little bit more than I wanted, but it's going to taste good. A smoked Spanish paprika is not spicy. So what it has is a really great smoky flavor. Little ancho chili powder to balance out that flavor. A little bit of extra nuance from the ancho chilies. I'm going to let this go for about a minute before I add those pinto beans because I want to warm up those spices and get them aromatic. One of the tricks of cooking one dish wonders, everything is in one pan, is knowing when to time and what to put in when. So in this case, my onions are not where I want them in terms of softness. They're still quite firm, and I'm still using this low heat. But I'm adding the pintos now because I've got about, I'm guessing, 5 more minutes before I'm done with this dish. And by that time, those onions are going to be nice and soft. Right now what I've got here are my orange bell peppers. So smoked Spanish paprika is bell pepper, and this is also bell pepper. And so I'm going to incorporate that in. This is the last of my fresh ingredients besides the eggs because I want these to still have a nice crisp and sweet taste. So there's going to be contrast between my earthy beans and this beautiful orange bell pepper. I've got this great spice here on the bottom of my pan from my onions and bell pepper. And if you've heard of deglazing your pan, that's getting that wonderful fond off of there. So I've got a little bit of broth that I need. I need something. I could just use water, but I'm going to give it some flavor. And I want this to be in the pan as well because I'm going to put a lid on here and slightly poach, slightly fry my eggs. The one-handed wonder. Can you do this at home? Hold a camera and break some eggs? I'm getting better. It's my second try doing this. Cover this with a lid. Let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes. All right, I have no idea how these eggs are going to look. Let's take a peek. So what you want is them solid on the bottom, and then you can flip them. So what I do at this point is I turn off the heat and flip. And actually, I would like my bell peppers to be not as soft as they might be right now. But it's the price you pay for improv cooking. So if I had to do this over again, I would keep the bell peppers crisper, and I would add them probably right now. As it stands, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these eggs out once they've had a moment to sit, and I'm going to put them on these plates with some avocado. So this is pintos, orange bell pepper, onions with smoked paprika, and a little bit of ancho chili powder. So this is how my plates look. That's the one for my love who likes his eggs a little bit less cooked. Woohoo! And that's mine.
What to do with it? It's going.
So this is my plate, and so this is Virginia, always making something. Enjoy.